my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. There go that New York Giant, back on the again. Seen with Wolverines and he wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. Narcotics, raw dens. Rap the work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Heard what you say.
NYG. We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Heard what you say.
NYG.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're gonna come against obstacles, and you have to combat.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for flames below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who is.
Welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the court for the Longhorns, Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then it's Churn. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4 slot.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas. Jayhawks program into the NBA, a pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them. I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Now, here's Oubre. Here's Freak. A three-pointer off the mark. Edwards against Lee. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. All by himself. Lays it in off the breakaway. Duncan's got his...
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Doherty the pass to Edwards. On the wing, Ellis. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Ford. Missed inside. Here's Oubre. Pass to Freak. And again, it's Kansas.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak?
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Here is Blair. The Texas Longhorns have been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the men's side is what they're reaching for.
So on the floor for Texas. We've got Richmond, and it's Rush in at the small forward.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here's Freak. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Warwick.
And while the Longhorns don't have any college titles in men's basketball, they have yet to even make it to the final game of the tournament. You get the feeling it's just a matter of time.
Well, you know, the Longhorns have won a lot of conference titles over the years. Their conference isn't known as a basketball power, though. The school loves their athletics, and they are intent on having a strong basketball team.
Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Here's Ford, hits the jump hook. Ford's got his first basket of the night. Here's Lee.
And, you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement why people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his size and a lot of players who are as skilled as he is, but it is rare to have it all in one play.
Here is Blair following the basket by Freak. Longhorns passing it around. Doherty, no luck.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
And it's Freak missing. Texas trails by 3. Richmond outside. Duncan brings the double team. Blair dishes to Ward. Kicks it to Blair. He feeds it to Warwick. Passes it to Doherty. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Jayhawks leading by 3. Freak with it. Expanding his range. Texas grabs the miss. Ward's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
He with the block. They get it back.
What are you doing?
Longhorns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good. Ford. So both teams changing it up here. 2 shots. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak in at center. Duncan is out there with Oubre, and it's Lee in at the point. So on the floor for Texas, they've got Edwards. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty, and it's Ford in at the power forward position. Now here's Freak. Turner covering. To the wing on the left. Oubre kicks to Freak, and that one is hammered home.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Freak following the score by Miles Turner. And it's Freak missing.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Now here's Ellis. Pass to Doherty for the lead. And that one comes up a bit short. And so here's Kansas. It's a one-point game. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Freak. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Doherty, the screen. On the wing, Ellis to the middle. Here's Ford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it. Three.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Jayhawks leading by 3. Freak, he's in at center. Oubre out there with Duncan. And it's Lee in at the point guard. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys.
It's just simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out.
And Texas making a change here. Doherty's checked in. Texas trails by 6. 1:36 left to play here in the second half. Here's Hudson. The shot is off. And Kansas the other way now.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And that is good. Here's Lee. 59 seconds left in the game. He dishes it to Freak. There's the triple. Texas grabs the miss. But they get it back. Pick by Lee. There's the pick.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And the Longhorns making a change here. Ford's checked in, so he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
There's 25 seconds left in the second half of basketball. Turner passes to Ellis. Got a piece of it, and that's an intentional foul. And a nice job at nailing the first one.